A very good evening from Mohan Zobel here in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi T20 Batch 2025. Match number 14 coming up. It's ALS taking on Karwan Cricket Club. And we don't have much time on our hands. We got Uwais Ali in the middle alongside two captains and the match official for the all-important toss.
Match number 14 of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025, expecting to have a crackerjack of a contest. Well, let me introduce you to the two captains. On my left is Babar Iqbal representing Karwan CC. On his left is Mohammed Muslim representing ALS Superstars. And on the extreme left is Simon Charles, our match referee. Babar, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Heads is the call. Oh, it's gone a long way. Mohammed Muslim, can you please step forward? We'll have a word with you. Won the toss. What's the plan?
Thank you very much. This is the second time in a row we are winning the toss, and we are planning to bat first, and we are planning to have a good total, 150 plus, and we believe that is a defendable total.
It's a very important game for you. If you win the game, you've got the slightest of chances to be qualifying for the next round.
Yeah, inshallah, that's correct. We will do our best and we'll play our natural game. Inshallah, the results will come obvious. Okay.
Changes to playing 11?
No changes. We are keeping the winning 11 as it is, and it's a balanced team. Okay, mashallah.
Best of luck, Mohammed Muslim. Give us a good game. Babar Iqbal unfortunately lost the toss. If you would have won the toss, what was your plan to do on the surface?
First of all, losing the toss, I'm quite happy because since long time we did not play here, and we would have, ball first actually, and we got it, and try to restrict them, as low as possible.
It has been a roller coaster of a ride in this tournament. I'm sure you will be taking a lot of positives from this tournament.
Yeah, definitely, because first match I think I told you this is the tournament to make a new combination, because many guys were not here. Few of the guys, they went to home country. One of the guys went for wedding. So our team somehow got struggle because of these things.
Changes to playing 11?
There are a few guys are in and a few guys are out, so giving a chance to new lads.
Best of luck, Babar. Give us a good game. That's the news from the centre, is that ALS Superstars, they won the toss and they've decided to bat first.
So the news from the center is that ALS Superstars, they've won the toss and they've decided to bat first here. This is a side for them. Uzair Bacha there, Abdullah Qayyum, Prithvi Madhu, good young player. You got Kaleem Sajad, Wazir Khan, Samuel Haq, Awais Khan, Muhammad Tala, Muhammad Unnan, Mudassar Hussain, and Mohammed Muslim. A young side mixed with experience. Now that they've won the toss, they would look to put runs on the board. On the other hand, Karwan, in their formidable side, Mohammed Zuhaib, the left-hander at the top of the order, along with Hamidullah Khan, who's dangerous. Taimur Ali at 3, Muhammad Shayan, Akram, Zaid Ali, Uwais Ali Shah, Saif Ali Ghori, Babar Iqbal is the captain, Aditya, and you got Ayan Afzal and Sayam Khan, right arm fast bowler. They'll be looking to exploit the conditions early. It's going to be Zaid Ali with a brand new ball. In fact, they've opted to go with left arm spin here straight away. It's not a bad move. We have seen a lot of teams employing spin early on this track. The two openers are out there in the middle. Abdul Qayyum and Uzair Bacha. Beautiful evening here. Lovely atmosphere for cricket. And we are all in readiness here. Get underway in this contest. It's a dead rubber, but both teams playing for pride. Uwais Ali Shah has been wonderful servant for Karwan Cricket Club over the years. With his accuracy, he hits those right lengths. Not a big spinner of the ball, but he gets it pretty straight early on. Good start, playing off the back foot. Could be a little dicey on this track. He should have been forward to that one. Opted to go back onto that back foot. Oh, that one almost snuck through. Little fumble on the offside by Babar Iqbal, but no damage done. West Alisha bowling quite beautifully. Oh, just pulled out in time there. It's a dead rubber for Karwan, but ALS, they have a chance. They win this by a good margin. They already won one game, so very important game for them to keep their hopes alive. Sliding down the leg side, perhaps. That arm ball just drifting on. Qayyum was just a little late on it. Oh, that was wonderfully bowled again. Living dangerously and opting to play off the back foot is Abdul Qayyum. Again, down the leg side, and it's going to be wide. 5 of them. Ball wins. That's the first boundary in shape of wide. So 5 bonus runs given away here. West just trying to tuck him up for room. That arm ball kept on drifting away from the right hander. No chance for the wicketkeeper. Get across to that one.
It's gonna be wide.
ALS superstars, they are off the mark with those extras. Wrapped on the pass, a bit high from the naked eye. There was a little bit of extra bit of bounce there off that good length area. Again, not convincing himself to get forward. Night away on the onside. Dot ball to finish. 5 for none after 1. So spin from both ends. Ayan Afzal Khan, quality bowler. Now the left armour relies on accuracy and variations in pace. He's there and thereabouts. He'll be attacking those stumps. Wonderful delivery. Oh, there was a little bit of confusion there. Just got sent back in time. And rightly so. That would have been curtains for Uzair Bacha. He's gone over the top here. That's a very good shot. Couple of bounces into the ropes for 4. That's the first boundary. First runs off the bat. And Uzair has placed that one beautifully. Didn't try to hit it hard. Just effortless timing and placement. Wonderful way to get off the mark. Slightly over pitch there. There was enough time for him to get under that one. He's gone straight, and that was the key to that shot. He's looking good here. Look at that shot. Back-to-back boundaries here for Uzair. Almost carbon copy. 2 deliveries. I think they need to just get the mid-off back and maybe bring mid-on up in the circle. Entice him to play slightly across the line. Oh, going across the line this time. Wrapped on the pads. Uzair is looking good here. He must keep his shape and look to hit straight back over the bowler's head. That's his best chance. He's already played 2 very good shots. Ayan just pushing it through a little quicker now. Worked away towards square leg. 2 overs gone. Decent start here for ALS Superstars. 14 for none. Fourteen for none after 2 overs. Awais Ali Shah will continue here. Nicely played through the onside. It's going to be a couple of runs here. Now that he's been sent back there. Initially they were looking for that second. Good bit of work in the deep. Oh, playing across the line. Stifle appeal there. Was high. Uzair is just pointing at something behind the bowler's arm. Pushed away. That's intelligent batting. If the boundaries doesn't come by, you must rotate strike and keep the scoreboard ticking. He's having a problem here with something behind the bowler's arm there. I think it's sorted now. Keeping it simple, Uzair. He wants to be certain about sighting the ball, and that's his right. Again looking for that quick single, not there. I think he looks a keen runner to me. On the other end, Abdul Qayyum just hanging back at the non-striker's end. Not interested. Quick singles at the moment. Again played away towards short third man, and they pick up a single. Outside edge with the pace of Awais Ali Shah. That will run down to third man for a boundary. Streaky there. They all count. 21 for none after 3 overs. $21 for none. First time it's going to be Zaid Ali into the attack. They opted to go spin from both ends. First time with a pace on. Oh, good delivery. He's a fine young bowler. Bowling in the right areas is Zaid Ali. Accuracy is biggest assets, and the ability to just move the ball both ways. "21 for no loss." They need to just put the foot down here and get this innings going. They need some impetus. Oh, big shot across the line. That's a tough shot to execute as well against Zaid Ali with that movement away from the right-hander. Superbly bowled. And there's a tinge of green grass on this surface. And if you pitch the ball in the right area, there's enough with a new ball. There's some variable bounce as well as the game progresses. Outside edge and dropped. Diving away the wicketkeeper. Got a hand to it, but I think it hit him on the wrist or on his palm there. There you go. It was a tough chance, but once you make that commitment and that full stride dive towards his right, unfortunately, it did not stick. Lucky break there for Uzair. He gets away with one. Short and wide, and he missed out on that one. Big shout as well there from Zaid Ali. The umpire is unmoved. This time he got that ball to bounce a little. And that's the dugout of ALS superstars, keenly observing the proceedings. They'll be hoping for a good start and quality performance from the middle order to get them to a substantial total here against Karwan Cricket Club. Oh, he's knocked him over, playing across the line. He never looked comfortable, Abdul Qayyum, and he's paid the price. That was a straight delivery, trying to work it on the onside. Look at that. You miss, I hit, bowling a full length, a little bit of a waist swing, trying to turn it on the onside, and that's the end of Abdul Qayyum. 22 for 1, ALS superstars. "22 for 1. That brings Mohammad Tala to the crease, batting at number 3 with a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He's got to get through Zaid Ali here. He's got one delivery remaining. Got to be sharp with that front foot and look to play straight early on. Lovely delivery. Played inside the line. 4 overs gone. 22 for 1. 22 for 1 after 4 overs, and there you go. My fellow commentator, former UAE under 19 player, he represented the national side at the highest level, eagerly watching the proceedings and waiting for his stint with his wisdom and his thoughts. Meanwhile, that is a wonderful shot by Uzair, brilliantly picked up off that shorter for length. Look at that, great swing into his arc as well. He's very strong in that area, and what a way to welcome Savory to the bowling crease with a majestic hit for 6. He's the man, Owais Ali. Played a lot of cricket over the years and now been involved in broadcasting and calling the game. It's great to have him. Great person off and on and off the field. That was a quick delivery and given wide because of that bounce and just went sailing over the head. He's not quite convinced, and it's going to be one of the over as well. There's spongy type of bounce in this wicket. If you dig in to the wicket, you got to get your length right because it got that tennis ball bounce. Oh, another short delivery. This time it just kept a little low there from Savory. He's reasonable, a tall man who just looks to hit the deck hard. Variable bounce could trouble any batter. That's where it becomes a little tricky to play those cross-batted shots on this track. Oh, genuine outside edge, no slip. That races away for 4. Very good delivery there from Savory. Was beautifully bowled and drew him forward, got the neck, and it just raced away for 4. $33 for 1. It's been an expensive start for Savory, but apart from that first delivery, went for 6. Wasn't a bad delivery either. He's just hitting good areas. The last one was a genuine outside edge. You can't do much about that. Another good delivery and a quick single this time. That's excellent running between the wickets. Recognizing the opportunity to rotate strike. That's really important. Good urgency. Running between the wickets always puts that extra bit of pressure on the fielders. Dragged away on the leg side, trying to force something off the back foot and just hurried him for pace. Last ball of the 5th over. It's been a decent one, 13 of it. Now that they got the slip in. Oh, what a good shot. That is absolutely dismissed from his presence. Terrific shot to end the over. Second 6 of the over as well. 19 of Savory's first. 5 gone, 41 for 1. 5 overs gone, 41 for 1. And Uzair Bacha is looking in terrific form. Zaid Ali to continue. He's got a wicket. He's got his tail up. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Now they got the field right. They got a slip in for him. And he's genuinely getting the ball to go away from the right-handers. One just nips off the seam, that slip. Awais Ali Shah and the wicket-keeper is in business. Early on he was unlucky. Uzair Bacha was drop off Zaid Ali. He'll be looking to do the same. Wonderful rhythmical action. Bowls close to the stumps as well. And he's got the in swinger as well. Oh, lovely. Absolutely brilliant. You can't really play those. Especially new to the crease, is Tala. He's finding it difficult to cover that movement, and that slip cordon has been strengthened with a gully in as well. Excellent captaincy from Babar Iqbal. He knows that this brand new ball is time to attack and make inroads to that middle order. If I have to be really critical, I would like to see Zaid Ali going at least a yard fuller, inviting that drive, because he's missing those outside edges. Just like that. That was absolutely perfect. And Tala is having no clue whatsoever. Also playing down the wrong line as well. He just needs to hold his line, look to play through mid-off extra cover with the swing, rather than just closing the face and looking to play through mid-wicket square leg. That can bring his downfall here. High-class stuff here from Zaid Ali. Ball after ball, he's been asking questions. I think it's the time for that in-swinger now. Oh, that was the in-swinger, and picked up rather nicely. Didn't quite time it. But that in-swing, he's picked it. He's played it through the onside. That one curved back in nicely. And that goes to show the class of Zaid Ali. He does just enough with the ball either way. That makes him dangerous. As a bowler, if you can just create that doubt in the batter's mind, half the battle is won. Nicely played. Good cricket all round. A good delivery and equal to the task is Uzair. Good running as well. That is one thing he does really well. Apart from playing those big shots, you've got the presence of mind to rotate strike. And when someone is bowling well, I think the best spot is to stay at the non-striker's end and see him through. Last ball of the power play. Lovely outswinger to finish. 6 gone, 43 for 1. .43 for 1, and Afzal Khan round the wicket, continuing here. Punched off the back foot. Now that field is spread, there will be more opportunities to take singles and rotate strike. I think they got to be smart here. Just work the ball into the gaps. Don't lose wickets. One odd boundary will come along. A bad ball comes along, or you just improvise and find a boundary every single over. Go around 6-7 runs per over. Dot balls. That is absolutely gold in this form of the game. Tala has got to get off strike. 2 of 8. Pressure is building on him. Tossed up and heaved away on the leg side. No real power behind that shot. He wanted to smash it through the leg side. Slower in the air from Ayan, enticing him to fetch it from off stump. That's a good bit of bowling. Clearly, Uzair Bacha, he looks in absolute fine form here. 31 of 19. Again, beautifully played. Head down and running the first one hard. Oh, a little fumble from Zohaib. He's such a good fielder, but just taking his eye off the ball. Oh, look at that. Straight away, running the first one hard. That put a little bit of pressure on Zohaib. It was simple piece of fielding. There you go. His eyes were up. That's great camera work from the production team as well to bring those pictures, such detail to our viewers. Great ball follow and wonderful work. Wonderful work in running between the wickets. Not so from Karwan, and the captain is getting a little frustrated here. His overthrows. It's amazing. There you go. He's wondering what is happening here. And without taking much risk, they got 7 runs of the first 5 deliveries. That's all they need at the moment. 50 up here for ALS Superstars. 50 for 1. I'll make it 8 of the over. That's excellent batting. 7 gone, 51 for 1. $51 for 1 after 7 overs is Sayam Khan, who gets a first crack here with the ball. Slingy action, but he's a wicket taker. Model himself on former Sri Lankan great Lasith Malinga. That kind of action. Very passionate about the game. He's got the pace as well. He's got a wonderful slow ball. He's a wicket taker, and one thing for sure I like about him that he puts everything into every delivery he bowls. Such a wholehearted cricketer. Good bit of work there from Awais Ali Shah. I think Mohammad Tala is really important here for him to rotate strike, because he's putting a lot of pressure on Uzair, who's playing so well. 36 of 21, and Mohammad Tala 4 of 12. That's not really exactly the need of the hour. He just needs to get bat on ball and get Uzair back on strike. Oh, this time he slapped away. What a good shot it's turned out to be. Waiting for the umpire signal. That is gone for 6. So the pressure was building on him, and he finally gets a decent piece of willow on it, and it just went over extra cover. It's a slow wicket. But if you bowl short, you can get hammered. Early on, we've seen Uzair Bacha hitting a couple of sixes of Uzair Ghori of short deliveries. That's not the length on this surface. I just lost his run up there. Now that will relieve a lot of pressure. Tala getting that one away. This time worked away fine. I think there was a bit of an inside edge there. Taimur really does the tidy up work at fine leg. ALS superstars, they are in a decent position. It will be very important how they pace this innings in the next 4 to 5 overs. They need to go around 8 runs per over at least and have wickets in hand. A score of around 170. That should be a competitive one against Karwan, especially with the wicket playing few tricks. It's not the kind of typical T20 wicket where you can come and get going. Babar Iqbal there having a word to his bowler. Words of wisdom from the skipper. Oh, good delivery, nipping it back of the seam. That is superbly bowled. Very good stuff here from Siam. After that 6, he's got the line right, he's got the length right for this surface. And if you keep pitching the ball in that chord of uncertainty, more often than not, you will have success on this track. Important delivery to finish here for Siam. He's gone for 8. Slapped away on the leg side, straight to square leg. 8 gone, 60 for 1. Vas Ali Shah continuing here with his left arm spin. He's got a role to play here. He's taken the new ball, bowled a couple of tight overs in the power play. Now he'll be looking to do more of the same. Apologies, it's An Afzal Khan. Shorter in stature. Similar kind of bowler. Good throw there from the deep. I think they just look to keep Uzair away from the strike here and build dots on Tala. Big slog sweep, and that is a huge one. So Tala is beginning to join the party. That's his second maximum in a couple of overs now. Tossed up, look at that. Front foot cleared way outside leg stump, and he's got a free swing across the line. And he absolutely nailed it for 6. Good signs here for ALS now. That Tala is finding his feet. He was off to a slow start, but now he's beginning to cut loose. Wrapped on the pads, clearly going down the leg side. Not much spin there for Ayan Afzal, tossing the ball up. But he's not getting to bite off the surface. Just going straight on. That was a Nicely bowled into the surface. That's good fielding from Zohaib in the deep. Firm throw as well, keeping the pressure on. This partnership is promising. It's imperative that at least one of these two go on and bat 20 overs. Just pulled out in time. He wasn't quite ready there, Uzair. Night away on the onside. Intelligent batting. Shy at the bowler's end. And it's going to be overthrows now. Backed up in time. 70 for 1 after 9. $70 for 1. So I'm continuing. Oh, chipped straight over mid-off for 4. Mid-off was in the ring, and that is one of his strongest shots. Throughout the innings, he's played that shot really well. I think maybe Karwan Cricket Club, they need to think twice before having mid-off up in the ring for him. Get mid-off back on the fence. Maybe bring somebody on the onside in the ring. Entice him to just play across the line. You can't feed him to his favorite zone like that. Boundary to start off the over. It just releases the pressure for the entire over. Oh, beautifully played. Using the pace there. And good work at third man. Seham hit hard towards mid-on now. It's a very good period of play here, last 3-4 overs. They're getting runs freely at the moment, which is an excellent sign for ALS Superstars. Winning the toss, the local side, they know the condition, they've opted to bat first. I think they are well settled and on course for that score of 160, 170. Could be more if they have wickets in hand. Slow ball picked up. That's in the air and gone. Not quite out of the middle of the bat. And the young fast bowler has the last laugh. That was nicely bowled. Slow delivery. And he went for it, but unfortunately for Uzair, not quite out of the middle of the bat. Zaid Ali is a brilliant fielder. He made it look so easy in the deep. 76 for 2 now. 76 for 2 after 9.4 overs. A timely breakthrough here for Karwan. Getting rid of Uzair Bacha, who was well settled in striking the ball nicely. That's man, Siam Khan, with that slow delivery, provided the breakthrough. Nicely bowled again. Some aggression as well from the young fast bowler. Prithvi is the new batter. Last ball of the 10th over. Good comeback here by Sam, picking up that important wicket. Beats him with a pacey delivery. A dot ball to finish. 76 for 2 after 10.
Wesley to continue his third over. Very economical couple of overs he's bowled. Just 12 runs is what he's offered. Unlucky, hasn't picked up a wicket, but then again, he's got a perfect opportunity now because there's one new batter at the crease. It's Prithvi Madhu, who's just made his way in the centre alongside his partner Talha. Hasn't really got going yet. He's on 22 and 21 deliveries, and I think it's the right time now to shift gears. Tossed up delivery, beautifully bowled. Now this is where Karwan CC will have a strong belief that they can really tighten the screw and don't really let ALS superstars get away with the show. Try to get them out before 150, even 140. Because mind you, it's not a very easy track. That's a quick single. Oh no, they haven't really gone for it. It's going to be a dot delivery. It's a very good wicket for the bowlers as well. That's hit hard down the ground. Will be only a single. So they need a desperate partnership once again, because the man who was doing the major of the damage is now gone. Uzair Bacha, he was looking very dangerous. Just when the time came to shift gears, he's thrown away his wicket, and it's Siam Khan. It was very surprising to see Siam Khan not playing the first couple of games. He's their premier bowler. He has been picking up wickets. I remember him taking a hat-trick in the last season in one of the domestic tournaments, and keeping him out of the tournament for long. I think it really didn't work in the favor of Karwan CC, because that is one man who is very deceptive. He's got a very deceptive action. That sidearm action becomes very difficult for the batters to judge. Gets you wickets at right times and regular intervals. This has been picked up in the air, but no timing on that once again. It's going to be only a single. So quite over yet again by Awais Shah. And it's given only the 5 runs. It's 11 gone, 81 for 2. Well, that's a surprising move to say the least. The captain, he's opted to bring back Saif Ali Ghori, the man who picked up a hat-trick, mind you, in the opening game of this tournament. Oh, what just happened there? That's a beautiful delivery. And Talha, he was absolutely perplexed. What just happened there? For a moment, he thought to go after the ball. But then at the last split of a second, he thought, well, it's better if I just let that go alone. Beautifully disguised by Saif Ali Ghori, another bowler. Hasn't found success in the last season, but good to see him picking up a few wickets in this tournament. There you go, the slow one. This is in the air and very close to the fielder. We'll have to wait and see. They have taken the second. This might be the third they will opt to go for. No, I think they've decided to stick with 2 runs. Saif Ali Ghori was very expensive in the first over. 19 runs is what he's offered. So I believe Babar Iqbal is taking the right call. This is the perfect time to be introducing Saif Ali Ghori, because you have one new man in the center after the departure of Uzair Bacha. It's the perfect time to be introducing someone who's gone for plenty of runs. And mind you, he's one of their main bowlers, is Saif Ali Ghori. So Talha hasn't really got going. Run a ball. Prithvi, he's just walked in. Perfect time to introduce him. He's just trying to hit that too hard. And once again, sloppy work behind the stumps. Yeah, these are the moments, and you have to give you 100%. That was a regulation take. It wasn't a knockout bounce at all. And even we saw him dropping a catch early on. Let's have a look at this run out. Yeah, he's made it safely. I'm not too sure what Saif Ali Ghori was complaining all about to the umpire. Yeah, talking about the umpiring standards, it has been absolutely marvelous, sensational stuff we've seen. The decisions have been spot on so far. Swing and a miss. You can now sense that the pressure is slightly mounting on ALS superstars, because they know that they need to ensure to get somewhere around 160, 170 to challenge that strong batting lineup of Karwan CC. We will see Zohaib and Hamid Khan, the 2 destructive openers, coming in the second innings. So that's where now Babar Iqbal also will think he's got a perfect opportunity to try to restrict them below 150. Swing and a miss once again. No real feet movement by Prithvi, just that front foot getting planted into the crease and trying to cut that too close to his body. So we saw just the 5 runs coming in the last over. Wes was so precise with his line edits, and now Saif Ali Ghori, he's been absolutely brilliant with his variations. Saw him starting off this over with those couple of 2 nice deceptive slow ones, which Talha, he did not read at all. And then you can see he's only given this 3 runs. So terrific stuff, and Saif Ali Ghori would want to finish off strong. Sharp bouncer. He's given it as a no ball. Has he overstepped? Yeah, I think there you go. He just indicated to Saif Ali Ghori that you have overstepped. Yeah, I think the commentator's curse has just gotten to Saif Ali Ghori. I was praising this man. And there you go, the signal coming in from the umpire. It's going to be a free hit, and a much needed one. At times you really need things to go on in your way, because so far we can see Prithvi Madhu has been struggling from the time he's walked in, trying to connect the ball, and so far hasn't really found much success. That's a beautiful delivery right in the block hole, and a good ball to close out the over. So no real damage done on that free hit. It's 12 gone, 86 for 2. 86 for 2 in 12 overs. ALS Superstars need to ensure they don't panic. It's a very important game for ALS Superstars. Not so much for Karwan because they are out of the tournament. They've played 2, they've lost 2. But ALS Superstars, they have won their second game in this tournament. So if they win this game by a good margin, they've got the slightest of chances to be qualifying for the semi-finals. So a lot is at stake for them. Tossed up delivery. He's waited on that one, hit it hard. No real timing on that one. He's very smart and a canny bowler of Ali Shah. Won't really give you any freebies whatsoever. Won't really give you those half volleys. Well, this one has been slog swept towards mid-wicket. And Ali Shah gets his reward. Prithvi Madhu, we can see his innings wasn't going anywhere. Was struggling. And Ali Shah finally gets a wicket in his last over of his spell. So things are not looking too bright for ALS Superstars. They have lost another one. It's Prithvi Madhu will have to go back after scoring the 4 runs. It's 88 for 3. Right then, it's 88 for 3 in 12.3 overs. And just when ALS Superstars wanted to get a move on and had to shift gears, they are losing wickets at wrong times. And Karwan CC, they'll be mighty pleased with this effort. It's a good little comeback. Wazir Khan is the new batter who's just walked in the middle. I think the idea should be to just see off this over, not to try to hit Ali Shah because he's bowling beautifully on the surface. He is using the wicket to his advantage. Oh, that has been fired onto us here on the first delivery. Ayan Afzal Khan just losing his balance. Yeah, good to see him back into the squad. Ayan Afzal Khan, of course, he was a part of T20, was representing Gulf Giants. Picked up a few wickets there. That is a huge inclusion for Karwan CC, but the problem is they are already out of the tournament, so I would want to finish this game on a high. Nicely bowled, tossed up delivery. And the idea is right by Ali. He's such a smart bowler. He knows that the batter who's just walked in the middle, and he knows that he really likes to play those big shots, Wazir Khan, so he's enticing him straight away to try to clear the boundary. So this is a good little contest. Last delivery. Tossing up, but smart batting, just worked away towards short mid and will only be a single to close out the 13. And the excellent spell by Ali Shah, 20 runs, picked up a wicket in 4 overs. It's 89 for 3 after 13. Well, it was a good comeback over by Saif Ali Ghori after he was hit for or taken by 19 runs in the first over he bowled. But then the last over bowled beautifully. It was a good little comeback. And now a lot is dependent on the new batter Wazir Khan, who's just walked in the centre. Talha, his innings is not going anywhere. It's high time Talha has to go for the big shots. There's no point playing runner ball and putting your team under pressure. Oh, that is an absolute rip-scotter of a delivery. They are falling apart, ALS Superstars, and that's the 4-wicket down. Saif Ali Ghori has thrown a thunderbolt to Wazir. It was onto the stumps. It came in sharply towards him and trying to go for that wild slog. In the end, he'll have to pay the price by giving away his wicket. So ALS Superstars, they're falling apart. And it's 89 for 4. Right, then another wicket has fallen, and Saif Ali Ghori, this is a tremendous comeback. It's going to be Qasim Sajjad, the new batter. He's made his way in the center, facing the likes of Saif Ali Ghori. Beautifully driven, nicely, and straight away is off the mark. That'll release a lot of nerves early on when you come on to bat. A few butterflies in your stomach. And he's come on to bat at a very tough situation where his team is already 4 down and they need to score somewhere around 150. Need 60 to 70 more runs. Well, it's not going to be easy, mind you, because Ayaan Afzal Khan, he's got 1 more over. Zahid Ali, he's got 2. Mind you, Zahid Ali, he bowled 2 overs and gave only 3 runs and picked up a wicket. And also Siam Khan, he's got 2. So it's not going to get any easier for ALS superstars. This one has been placed towards coverage, and Siam Khan with that rocket of an arm, direct hit would have been interesting. But 2 more important runs added to the tally. I think the message will be loud and clear for Mohammad Talha, and that is to try to go for the big shots, because there's no point to be taking those singles and doubles and wasting overs. You need 1 big over, and Talha, who's had his eye in the center, he's played 29 deliveries and hasn't really got going so far. Just the 2 maximums. So a lot is going to be dependent on him, and he should be the man who should be really taking the responsibility and trying to convert this 30 into a big one. Slower deliveries, waited on that one, cut away beautifully, and Siam Khan once again into the action. This is one delivery with Saif Ali Ghori. He's developed lately, the back of the hand slower delivery, which most of the batters don't really read him. We saw when he was bowling his 2nd over, it was Mohammad Talha. He was really struggling with those slower deliveries. Couldn't really read the back of the hand delivery from Saif Ali Ghori. And this time he's gone for pace. Beautifully done. He's really mixing up things here. And it's a very good wicket for the bowlers. We've seen even 150 yesterday. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they chased it down, but then again, they chased it in the 19th over. It wasn't all that easy to be chasing runs on this ground. Yeah, I think the keeper, he's hurt himself. He's going to get medical attention till we take a short little break. Right there, we are back from a short little break. The keeper, he's gotten his medical attention. The magic spray was out. Not the best of outing. Behind the stumps, Saif Ali Ghori, good to see him picking up a wicket after was taken for 19 runs in the first over he bowled, but then finally finding his right length, bowling in the right areas, and in the end, he's picked up an important wicket at a very crucial juncture of this game. Wazir Khan, we know how destructive he could have been, but they'll be glad to see his back. Yeah, that's going to be a wide. The idea was right here by Saif Ali Ghori because he saw Qasim Sajjad. He was trying to create room, and that's where Saif Ali Ghori just bowled it on that offside channel, bowling it away from his arc, but just losing the line, and in the end is given as a wide. A total of 8 extras so far have been given. Good delivery. That's a very good ball to close out the 14th over. It's 94 for 4. Right, then it's going to be Ayan Afzal Khan. It's been slightly expensive. Hasn't been at his best in this game. A quality left arm spinner. Is going to be bowling his last over. Would definitely want to pick up a wicket or two. That's been fired towards Talha and finally breaking the shackles. He's got plenty of bat on this one and he's absolutely dismissed it from his presence. So the agony continues. It was a short delivery. He was there to be hit. And how quickly Talha got it into an excellent position, and Siam Khan down in the deep had absolutely no chance whatsoever. So with that 6, ALS Superstars have also reached the 100 mark. Still 35 more deliveries remaining in this innings. 60 to 70 runs bare minimum against Karwan CC. That's going to be pretty much possible if Talha stays right till the end. That's close, very close. It's a very good ball by Ayan Afzal Khan. And the umpire has given that out. It's a beautiful delivery. It kept slightly low and getting the revenge straight away after he was pumped for a maximum. That looked like plumb in front. So this was the wicket they were desperately after. Talha, he was the man who was giving a glimmer of hope for ALS Superstars to reach somewhere around 170, but now a set batter has gone, so which will mean two new batters, beg your pardon, will be on the crease. It's 105, 100 for the loss of 5. Samuel Haq is the new batter who's made his way in the center. He's got his work cut out. A huge responsibility on his shoulders now. The set batter Mohammad Talha is back into the hut. Ayan Afzal Khan picking up a pricey wicket straight away. Samuel Haq will be off the mark with a single. So Ayan Afzal Khan, he has gone for a few runs, but he has picked up an important wicket at a very important juncture of the game. Because this is where now Mohammad Talha was looking to really unleash and get his beast mode on, because he struck 3 sixes, no boundaries, mind you. Oh, very close, going at the back foot. That's where the LBW could have been coming into equation. So another single added to the tally. This is in the air, placed toward mid-wicket. And only a single. Singles are not really going to harm Karwan CC. What they need to ensure is stop the run flow of the boundaries and the maximums. And Qasim and Samuel Haq, mind you, both of them, they have the ability to clear the boundaries. Has been worked away towards cover. Dot delivery, so excellent over by Ayan Afzal Khan, picking up a wicket. It's 15 gone, 103 for 5. Right then, just the last 5 overs remaining in this innings. And 2 new batters are in the middle. But it's not going to be easy to straight away get going. Saif Ali Ghori has knocked the stumps once again. That is an unplayable delivery. It was right in the block hole. That devastating Yorker, and Saif Ali Ghori now all of a sudden he's creating havoc in the middle. And ALS superstars, they have lost their 6th wicket. This is not looking good for them. And Saif Ali Ghori can't really keep that man out of the game. He's picked up another wicket. And Samuel Haq will have to go after scoring just the 2 runs in the 3 deliveries he's faced. It's 103 for 6. Well, this is a terrific comeback by Team Karwan CC. ALS superstars, they were looking so good at one point of the game, and we thought that they're going to score somewhere around 170, 180. That is pretty much out of the cards now. It's going to be very difficult to be even getting 150 from here onwards. Beautifully bowled. Saif Ali Ghori, he's definitely bowling with a lot of pace, a lot of heat. After being pumped for 19 runs in the first over he bowled, I think he's done a tremendous job for his side, picking up 2 important wickets. And also at crucial stages, just when ALS superstars, they were trying to look to go big, trying to shift gears, that's where Babar Iqbal, the captain, he brought him into the attack at the right time of the game, and Siam Khan was held back. So I won't be surprised if Zahid Ali and Siam Khan are going to be bowling the last 4 overs after the sharp bouncer. That's a very good delivery. Qasim Sajjad is trying to just guide it over third man. The express pace of Saif Ali Ghori is really asking a few questions to the batters, and nothing much the batters can do in the middle. Now they'll have to reassess and re-strategize here, ALS superstars. Try to reach somewhere around 145, 150. It's pretty much possible in a T20 game. This one has been uppercut, and Hamid Khan down in the deep will only be a single. This is what wickets do to you. The moment you start losing wickets at regular intervals, that's why we see that the run flow completely stops, and then becomes very difficult to form a partnership, regroup. So the objective for ALS superstars has to be to just play out all the 20 overs. Don't really try to go after every delivery thinking that we need 50 to 60 runs. Have something realistic in your mind. Try to get 140. It's been driven hard towards the long off region. It's racing away towards the boundary. That's an excellent stroke along the carpet. And he's found the gap to precision, getting 4 vital runs for his side. Saif Ali Ghori was bowling such an economical over, and all of a sudden, that fuller delivery. And at times, we really need to give credit to the batter. Khan has played a lovely cover drive for a beautiful boundary. So Saif Ali Ghori has been expensive, but picked up 2 wickets as well. He's going to be bowling the last delivery of his spell. I won't be surprised if he's going to go full onto the stumps. Watch out for that Yorker. Oh, it's a sharp bouncer. A very good ball. And that's going to be the end of the 16th over. Saif Ali Ghori, he's done for the night. He's given 35. Picked up 2 wickets. Well, what just happened there? I think, has he overstepped? Oh, my, he's overstepped yet again. This has been one of the problems for Saif Ali Ghori. He hasn't been able to really control his foot. And once again, that foot was over the line, and the umpire has called it as a no ball. And also, it's going to be a free hit. So much needed free hit for ALS superstars, and Qasim Sanjad will have the privilege to swing his arms freely. Free hit coming up. Slower delivery, he's waited for it and has hammered it towards the long off region. He's belted this hard for a boundary, and Awais Ali Shah is not very happy with Saif Ali Ghori because that was a fuller ball, very predictable, and handy runs coming in for ALS superstars in this over. It's 16 gone, 115 for 6. No surprises. It's going to be Zahid Ali to be bowling the 17th over. Siam, he's got 2. Zahid, he's got 2. So 2 overs apiece for both Zahid and Siam. That's pretty much on the cards. Zahid Ali was simply sensational in his first spell. Gave away just the 3 runs and picked up a wicket in the span of 2 overs. Swing and a miss once again. This is not the first time we are witnessing this happen. Zahid Ali, oh, that's not happening. Karwan CC, what are you doing? You're bowling so well. Why bowl these no balls? These are very important runs. We know it becomes so difficult to chase under the lights on this surface. So that's where you need to really control the run flow. Another free hit. We saw Saif Ali struggling, and now the culprit is Zahid Ali. Free hit loading. This one is been hit hard towards mid wicket. No timing, no power, and no damage done. Only a single. Zahid Ali was putting beautifully in the first spell. Was taking the ball away from the right-handers and surprising to bring one sharply in towards the right-handers. Was asking a lot of questions. Bowled his heart out, Zahid Ali, and also had a very good last season. Took a lot of player of the matches, I remember. Yeah, a lot of width offered. Hazi found the gap. Babar Iqbal is getting into the act, and once again a no ball. Zahid Ali, he really needs to go and mark his run up again. It's just not working for him. Again, a no ball. These are very, very important runs for team ALS superstars. Zahid Ali needs to control these no balls. Each and every run is going to be so vital from here onwards. We were just discussing that if they can get 145, that's going to be a challenging, or that might be just below par score. But now they have a real chance to score even 160, 170. Free hit. It's been flicked away beautifully towards mid-wicket. Oh, fumble will allow them to come back for the second. Now all of a sudden Karwan CC are under some pressure. I don't understand why. The match is really, the pendulum is in their favor. And all of a sudden you can see fumbles happening in the middle. They're bowling a lot of no balls, a lot of free hits have been given. The body language has slightly gone down. I don't really see anybody really chirping in the center. Can't really loosen the grip. They are playing for pride. They're already out of the tournament, mind you. It's a good delivery. Taimur Ali down there in the mid-off region. So we saw a lengthy last over by Saif Ali Ghori, and he hit again. This is turning out to be quite a long over by Zahid Ali. Slower delivery, he's picked up the slower delivery and he's gone over the head of Taimur Ali for a brilliant boundary. Qasim Sajjad, he's turning on the heat. And all of a sudden now ALS superstars, they're right back in the game and they'll believe that they have a real chance to be scoring somewhere around 165, 170. This will be a very good score if they are able to achieve 165, 170 on this track. Because mind you, ALS superstars, they've got some quality bowlers as well. So all of a sudden now, Karwan CC are just losing the plot at the wrong time of this game. This is where you need to really tighten the screws and put the lid on the run scoring. Tries to go for the bouncer, and this is racing away towards the boundary. Babar Iqbal, he is absolutely stunned and asking his bowler, where are you bowling, mate? That's not the best of deliveries. Too short. It was a nothing delivery in the end, and back-to-back boundaries coming in. A lengthy over and also an expensive over. It's going in the favor of ALS superstars. 130s on the board, and still there's 3 more overs to go after this. Siam Khan will need to come out all guns blazing when he comes to be bowling the next over. Try to target onto the stumps with those devastating Yorkers. That is hit really hard once again by Qasim Sajjad. He's batting beautifully on this wicket. And finally, the 17th over comes to the end, and a very handy one for ALS superstars. It's 131 for 6 after 17. Siam Khan brought into the attack, bowling his 3rd over. We might just see a lot of Yorkers, a lot of slower deliveries, bowls that excellent slower bouncer, deceives the batter. It's a very crucial juncture of this game. 17 more legal deliveries remaining, and that 150 is definitely on the cards. Even 170 is now on the cards. Khan, all he has to do is just try to ensure he gets Qasim Sajjad back on strike, because that man is really timing the ball well and also reading the length pretty early. Yeah, not the best of shot selections coming in from Khan, just playing it too close to the ball. Not the right delivery to be playing the cut shot. Might as well would have tried to create some room and then try to play the cut shot. No real feet movement as of such by Khan. Seems to be more like a power hitter. Haven't really seen much of him. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Beautifully bowled. And Khan trying to go for a big shot. Will only be a single. Singles is not going to harm Karwan CC. ALS superstars, they'll be eyeing to target Siam Khan, who is, mind you, a pro when it comes to be bowling in the latter part of the innings. A very experienced campaigner, and he knows how to be bowling at the death. Nicely bowled once again. Right onto the stumps, in the block hole, not letting the batter come underneath the ball, making things difficult. So this is turning out to be a very quiet over so far. Just the 3 runs is what he's offered Siam Khan. And one thing now he needs to make sure does not get predictable. There you go. Good to see Babar Iqbal, a very inspiring leader, thinking captain, straight away just supporting Siam Khan and giving a few words of wisdom. Direct hit. And another extra run has been offered in the form of overthrow. These runs really might just come and haunt Karwan CC. It's that kind of a surface where it's not going to be that easy to be chasing 170. Not on this track. I understand Karwan CC, they do bat deep. They've got some quality batters in the lineup. But don't forget ALS Superstars, they too. They've got some excellent quality bowlers in their lineup. It's going to be an even contest. Very interesting passage of play. Swing and a miss. Khan is struggling in the middle. Good over by Siam Khan. It's 18 gone, 136 for 6. Not the best of overs we witnessed by Zahid Ali. Bowling that third over. He's now going to be bowling his last over. The penultimate over by Zahid Ali. Let's see if he can pick up a wicket or two. You need to ensure you get Qasim Sajjad at this point of the game. That is one wicket you really need to get rid of, because Qasim Sajjad, we know how destructive he can be in the latter part of the innings. This is going to be a very exciting contest. Once again, extra has been added into the telly. Zahid Ali needs to just calm down a little. We've seen a lot of no balls which he bowled. Now he started to bowl wides. Somebody just needs to have a word with him. He was absolutely brilliant in the first 2 overs he bowled, where he picked up a wicket and also gave 3 runs. I think he's just trying a little too extra. There's no need for that. Just keep things simple. This one has been hit really, really hard down the ground. Protection, Hamid Khan once again into the act. Only a single. Now Zahid Ali, he's a very experienced campaigner. He's a smart bowler, knows how to be bowling in these situations. And I doubt if he's going to offer any pace to Khan. All he needs to do is just take all the pace from the ball and try to bowl it full, because Khan is really trying to hit it too hard. Let him use all his force, and more often than not, you'll see him getting beaten. There you go, beautifully done. That slow delivery coming in by Zahid Ali. So once again, it's going to be Qasim Sajjad back on strike. Still 9 more deliveries remaining in this innings. I beg your pardon, 10 more legal deliveries remaining. They can get another 25 to 28 runs. That'll definitely put them back in the game, and they'll have, the bowlers of ALS Superstars will have something to bowl at. Oh, that's a super shot. It's come right at the meat of the bat, and Qasim Sajjad has played a lovely cricketing stroke down the ground. Zahid Ali was getting predictable with those slower deliveries. But Qasim Sajjad is so severe. The moment you bowl and pitch anything fuller to him, he waits right till the end and then hammers you down the ground. Majestic hit for an important boundary coming in the penultimate over. And Zahid Ali, all of a sudden, he's just not getting his rhythm going in his favor. That's a much better delivery. And misfield on his own bowling. This should have been stopped. Yeah, not the best of nights for Zahid Ali, champion bowler, but these little things and these little mistakes Can't really afford. You saw him bowling a wide and now a misfield. Bowling a fuller delivery was smashed down the ground. Might as well just try to surprise Khan with a sharp bouncer. It's a slower ball, beautifully disguised. And an important dot delivery for Karwan CC. Overall, if you can see the figures of Zahid Ali, hasn't bowled badly. Just the 27 is what he's given and picked up one important wicket. But he's much, much better than this. He's very, very economical. But these last 2 overs from him, a few no balls, a few wides. Last delivery coming up. Slower delivery, it's been dispatched in the air and no damage done. Will only be a single. Oh, they've taken 2. Excellent running. Good coordination and communication between Sajjad and Khan to close out the penultimate over. It's 146 for 6. Last over coming up in this innings, and Siam Khan, I believe, he's got a perfect opportunity to pick up a few wickets because he bowls full and straight. Hit hard, hit really hard, and he's done well, but still is going towards the boundary. It's struck with some severe force by Qasim Sajjad, and the fielder, he did his level best to stop that. Oh, that was hit like a tracer bullet, and nothing much the fielder could have done. It's gone for a boundary, and also ALS superstars have reached the 150 mark. This is a good recovery. Qasim Sajjad is playing a handy and a very valuable knock for his side. Just when they were struggling and they were falling apart, Qasim Sajjad came in and steadied the ship. Sharp bouncer, excellent delivery. Qasim Sajjad, he is absolutely gutted with himself. He's missed out on an opportunity. Yeah, he's a strong bloke, mind you, Qasim Sajjad. He's very tall, it's a big unit to say the least. Qasim Sajjad can really hit the ball hard. This one has been hit towards the third man, Hamid Khan, doing the cleanup work, and oh, what just happened there once again. This is really not good. No excuses. If it's coming under the eye line, you need to just move back slightly. Adjust yourself. It's a lazy effort, to say the least. Keeping has been very poor, to say the least. We've seen him drop a few chances. Has been sloppy behind the stumps. This has been uppercut, and Hamid Khan, one of the safest fielders in the house, is not going to drop that. So an important wicket, because Qasim Sajjad, he could have really taken 10 to 15 more runs in the last 2 deliveries, but Siam Khan getting the better of him before. Qasim Sajjad has really played a handy knock, 34 in just 22 deliveries. It's 152 for 6. A timely wicket coming in for Karwan CC and Siam Khan. He's been absolutely magnificent tonight. Would want to finish off strong. It's going to be Mudassir Hussain, the new batter who's made his way in the middle. His partner Awais Khan hasn't really got going in this innings. Just run a ball, trying to hit the ball a little too hard. Been struggling. Siam Khan once again steaming in. This is outside edge. Will only be a single. So good over so far. Just the... Oh, look at that. That is just poor stuff, to say the least. Once again, that should have been stopped. Not the right technique. Last delivery coming up of this innings, and ALS superstars, they will be much happier to what they were initially. They were 103 for 6, and then that partnership coming in between Qasim Sajjad and Awais Khan comes down the track. They're going for it. This might be a run out. He's missed out on that one as well. They will take a single, and this is going to be the end of the first innings. It's a good little recovery by ALS superstars. At one point it looked like they're going to be bowled out and not reaching even 140, but then there was a good little partnership between Qasim and Awais, ensuring they reach a respectable target of 156 for 7 in the allotted 20 overs. Well, that's how things have panned out in the first innings. ALS superstars winning the toss. Batting first, Abdul Qayyum couldn't really get going today. Uzair Bacha, handy 44, good blistering knock once again. Talha also playing a good knock, and then there are those 2 wickets. Prithvi and Wazir couldn't really contribute. Qasim Sajjad coming in at the latter part and displayed a handy knock of 34. Yeah, talking about the bowling card, I think it has been an impressive show. The standout bowler was by far Awais Ali Shah. 4 overs, 20 runs. He's picked up a wicket. And you can see all the bowlers, they have picked up wickets. But Saif Ali Ghori was slightly expensive. Ayan, Siam Khan, they were all absolutely brilliant. 14 extras is what they've given. That is one area of concern for Karwan CC. Right then. So this is what they will need when Karwan CC, they will come out to bat in the second innings. 157 in the allotted 20 overs with the required run rate of 7.8. It's going to be a fascinating run chase. We will take a short little break, and once we are back, we will be all set and in readiness for the run chase. Stay tuned.
early wickets is the need of the hour. You got to strike early. Maybe one strike the left. Covers. Chases always. Go for the boundary. Four for none after 4 deliveries. Oh, very good delivery. Beats him again. No feet whatsoever. His feet is just stuck. He's been rooted on the crease, Zohaib, and just feeling for the ball round off stump. It's been a probing over from Mudassir Hussain, bowling in the right areas. Quite unlucky on few occasions, beating the bat consistently, getting enough movement. It's a shot, and it's been pulled away. He's so strong on that short ball. That was needless to say the least. That was not required from Mudassir. He pays the price. Testing out Zohaib, who's got hold of it. 10 without loss after 1. outside edge. 5 degrees. ALS superstars, they need wickets. Can Samuel Huck make an opening breakthrough? Another short delivery. This time tucked him for room. It's going to be leg buys. A little bit of steep bounce of that short of length. He's tall. He can hurry the batters up here. Desperately need early wickets. Oh, this one has been slapped away on the onside. Clears that mid-on fielder. That wasn't timed at all from Amit Khan. Just got enough bat on it to clear that mid-on fielder. Amit Khan, that's the way he plays. He will take chances and he can be dangerous. He can provide you opportunity as well. That is a big swing across the line. Great length there from Samuel Huck. And he beats him. That is terrific bowling. Another swing and a miss. He's struggling to get going here against this pace. Especially the length he is bowling. He is not really pitching the ball up here and providing him that length to work with. It's been a great start from Sami. Last ball of the second over. Oh, that one's been dropped. But it was hit hard. Never easy in the follow through. May have struck him at the end of the fingers or at the palm. He looks in quite a bit of pain. Will need some medical attention. 2 overs gone. 14 without loss. Fourteen for none after 2 overs. Mudassir Hussain has looked good with the ball. Again, square of the wicket. Straight to third man. encouraging sign for him is he's prepared to get driven. And I think that is a right approach. With the new ball, you might well get driven a couple of times, but that gives you the chance. You give the new ball that chance to swing. You're in business for that outside edge. New ball on this wicket. It's the ideal time to bowl. Thick coverage of grass. There is assistance. Oh, this time he slapped that just over the head of the fielder. Hamid Khan living dangerously. That's the way he plays. Two end of the bat there. He does hit the ball hard and he gets away with it. .138 more required for Karwan. With a strong batting lineup, they will fancy their chances. But the start at the top of the order is vital here for both teams. Oh, this time it's been whipped away straight to square leg. That was powerfully hit there from Hamid. He's so quick and always looking to convert ones into twos. He's a real live wire, very quick between the wickets. Again, drives and drives nicely. Straight to the fielder at mid-off. Nasser is pitching the ball up. He got himself into a very good position this time, Zohaib. Didn't try to hit the ball hard. Just lent into that drive. Perhaps at times he just tries to hit the ball too hard. In that process, you can lose your shape. That head can go back. Leaning back on the shot doesn't help you get into a strong position. This one has been nicely chipped on the onside. Man in the deep will cut that one off. Not before they come back for another couple. That was nicely timed from Zohaib. .22 for none. Even Stevens here at this stage. Karwan, they haven't got away from ALS. And on the other end, ALS not been able to pick up wickets. So it's an even Steven start. And the next 3 overs in this power play is going to be vital for both teams. But this time, a little bit of width. And beautifully played. Open the face. Square of the wicket. He's so strong. Bit too wide there from Mudassar. Line was the problem. And he cashed on big time. Boundary to finish. 26 for none after 3. Quick delivery and hooked away from Hamid Khan. And that is gone. It's gone the distance. All the way for 6. Getting a bit too predictable with that length there. Samuel Huck. This time Hamid Khan launches that one over square leg for 6. First delivery, maximum. Can he fight back here? Do something different. Good delivery. Again, just short of a length. He's a tall bowler, and if there is a little bit of variable bounce, could come in handy. He bowls at a decent pace as well. Going for that fuller ball. Chance at a mid-off. Well, he needed to hit the bullseye, but he misses it. Just wearing his length there. That's not a bad idea. After a couple of back of length deliveries, the first one was dispatched for 6. Next one was similar sort of length, bit fuller, and the last one, that attempted Yorker. Round the wicket. That is superb stuff. That's more the length you need to bowl consistently. You've got to be consistent here, hitting those areas, and hope that one just does enough to find the outside edge or just beats him on the inside. Waiting for their first breakthrough. Or just a false start there. Or wrapped in the pads and it just ballooned up on the offside. There was no inside edge there. Again, cramped for room. He was beaten into that fizz of the wicket. That one hurried him on, skidded on. Good comeback here from Samuel Huck. Big shout, huge shout. And the umpire says it's just slipping down the leg side. Good ball there from Samuel Huck. Leg byes to finish the over. 34 for none after 4. Bowling change, a waiver delivery, the first one. Desperate attempt by the wicketkeeper. And it's gone through. It's going to be wide. Muhammad Tala got that one to curve away from the left-hander, but it just kept on going. Oh, wicketkeeper did well to get a hand to it. And that took the pace of third man Cuts that one off. Again, shimmy down the wicket and looking to take the bowling on. That's the class of Amit Khan, always looking to stay positive. It's about just staying in the present, keep on building pressure. Beautiful delivery. That was wonderfully bowled by Tala. And Zohaib just playing down the line, just held his bat. To his credit, he didn't follow that one, which is why he's still out there. He didn't nick that one. Did enough of the seam. Wonderful delivery. That is nicely done. Zohaib is beginning to find his feet here. Lovely timing onto the pads and beautifully whipped away. Wristy flick there. Very good start here for Karwan. 40, 1 for none. Cruising along now. Good delivery. That's the length on this surface. Got to consistently hit that length. Hope that one ball just keeps a little low, it just gets rear up of a length. Bring about a dismissal. Very good start for Karwan. The openers are looking comfortable. Nicely played. That fielder at backward point, just on the heels there a bit. That allowed a quick single. They got to be sharp in the field. Always looking to stop those ones. Oh, that is a good ball. Just took off that short of a length. Inside edge on the leg side. Hamid picks up a single. 43 for none after 5. .43 for none. Samuel Haq will continue. It's 2 overs for 10. Wonderful delivery. Hamid Khan just backing away. He hasn't been quite at his best so far. Perhaps just trying to hit the ball too hard. And he's losing that shape. He's got to stay in line. Sometimes what he does is just clears his left leg far too early, and it gives the bowler a bit of a sighter. Nice shape there. Away swingers from Samuel Haq. He's tall and he's slippery. He's generating good pace here. Oh, this one has been hit straight down the ground. Where's that gone? It's gone all the way for 6. This sort of length he loves. Oh, the little bird having some food there on the grass, searching for it. $49 for none. What will be the response from Samuel Haq here? He's knocked him over with a superb delivery. That is the length to bowl to Amir Khan. You miss, I hit, full ball, and gets rid of Hamid. Finally, Samuel Haq gets some reward. Bit of an inside edge as well. Onto the stumps. Karwan, they've lost their first wicket. That's the end of Hamid Ullah for 23. 49 for 1. $49 for 1. Taimur Ali in next, who gets off the mark with a solid defensive shot on the offside. $50 up here for Karwan, and finally they've broken through ALS superstars. He's bowled particularly well, Samuel Haq. But they will need to strike on regular basis. Wrapped on the pads, but clearly going down the leg side there. He's bowling around the wicket and he's targeting those stumps, which is a perfect ploy to Zohaib. Again, straying onto the pads. Did it brush something on the way through? Wicketkeeper does really well. And just brush his trousers there. End of 6 overs. Power play done. 50 for 1, Karwan. $50 for 1. Another bowling change is going to be Sajad into the attack. Another medium pacer. Good start from him. Perfect length, little bit of movement. Played with soft hands to third man Taimur. Once again, rotating strike here. Looking good here, Taimur. Sweep 22 of 20. He's just looked decent nick, but not quite at his best, I would say. Nice away on the onside. I think he can afford to take time here, which is just perfect for him to get back to his best. There's no real scoreboard pressure, so he can afford to take time. And it's a no ball as well, so well. It's going to be a free hit. Free hit for Taimur Ali, who's gone big here on the offside. And has he got all the way? Yes, he has. 6 from Taimur over wideish mid off for 6. So he takes full toll of that free hit, and it's going to be change of bats for him. Perhaps he's using a new willow, not quite comfortable with it. Again, sliced away this time. Past gully. Third man covers some territory. There's going to be a couple again for Taimur. So there's no real pressure on the new batter. He's got that freebie and he's dispatched it for 6. His innings is underway. He's off to a quick start, 10 of 4 deliveries. This is the period of play where ALS superstars, they got to exert pressure. Another big shot, and this time outside edge. That was nicely bowled by Sajad. Saw him coming, just held his length back and got it to go away off the seam. Outside edge. Found, but didn't carry to the keeper. And neither it was close to the keeper as well. 95 more required it. Just over 7 runs per over, which is not a problem at all. Flicked away from Zohaib. Once again he finds square leg. Good throw there. Just a single. Runs are coming freely here for Karwan now. Fuller and driven straight to extra cover, and they scamper through for a quick single. 7 gone, 64 for 1. Oh, good delivery from Tala. That was superbly bowled. Just nipped off the seam. That seems to just took off as well. Perfect stuff. More of those are required. I think the consistency has not been there. Got to be consistent right in that area. Asking questions. Followed by a poor delivery. That's been the problem with ALS bowlers. You need back-to-back good deliveries. Attempted in-swinger, that was not required. He was going for that magical delivery, trying to surprise them orally after an out-swinger. He wanted to bowl that in-swinger. Such a hard thing to control. Bowling both away swingers and the in-swingers at the same time. Outside edge, and that one just died down as that one passes the keeper. 4 runs to Zuhaib. I think got a bit of bat onto that one. Nicely worked on the onside, putting pressure on the fielder, but he won't be able to get the second run. Zohaib has worked hard, not at his fluent best, but importantly, he's just been able to occupy the crease. $71 for 1. They're going along very, very nicely. This time he gets beaten. He wanted to break free and hit through the offside. Once again, that extra bit of zip of this surface. Nicely played, square of the wicket. Third man, Prithvi Madhu there, does well. They're just going through the motions here. They need a moment of inspiration in the field. ALS superstars, that could come in the shape of some good fielding, a quality run out, or a great catch. They need to have discipline with the ball as well. Just need a couple of tight overs. Again, tucking him up for the room. Leg bias to finish the 8th. 73 for 1. 73 for 1 after 8 overs. ALS superstars, they're just going through the motions here. They can't afford to let this game slip. Already it's Karwan who are in the driver's seat here. You've got to do something. Something special with the ball is required. A wicket or two could bring them back in the contest. Otherwise, this will turn out to be a one-sided affair. Tossed up and hit hard, straight down the ground, straight to the fielder as well. Hunan, the leg spinner, gets his first opportunity. Hunan is a good young leg spinner. Tossing the ball up. I hope for his sake he gets it to drift. Wow, he's knocked him over here. That was nicely bowled. Taimur got himself into a bit of a tangle. That's the beauty of having a leg spinner in your side. Inside edge there, back onto the stumps. Just fall across the crease there, Taimur. And he's been bowled by Hunan. A much needed breakthrough for ALS. 74 for 2. $74 for 2 after 8.2 overs. Muhammad Akram is Shehan Akram. Bats at number 4 for Karwan. Comes out the side in very good position. All they need is just runnable stuff. Good delivery there from Hunan. He's bowling at a nice pace, and so far he's been hitting the good areas. Oh, that one just went on with the arm, and poor bit of fielding at short fine. That is pretty ordinary, to say the least. You got to help your bowler. Up till this point, he bowled a very good over, and the wicketkeeper was not able to collect that one, and that was pretty ordinary. Beautifully bowled. He's threatening here. That's a good sign for ALS superstars that Hunan has started off well. Despite those 5 wides, he's looked threatening. He looks like taking wickets. That's what exactly required for ALS. This time a little too full and driven too long on for a single. under right there from Zohaib. Will be at least 2 there, if not more. They come back for a couple. Eventful over from Unan comes to an end. 9 gone, 82 for 2. Tala continuing here, foolish delivery and nicely done through mid-on for a single. That's what Akram will try to do at this stage of the innings. It's just to work the gaps, be smart enough and look to bat right till the end. They need back-to-back wickets. Now that Onan has provided the breakthrough, you need a wicket from the other end as well. That's good delivery. They've got to build pressure from both ends. Nicely driven this time, straight to mid, extra cover, another dot ball. That's good stuff. More of this is required. They got to strangle these two and force them play a big shot, which will create a chance. Another good delivery, good bit of work in the follow through. That's good stuff coming in from Tala. 3 dots in a row. They need a quiet period of play where they just build up those dots. He's gone big and he's gone straight and dropped. He's suggesting that he did not pick it up. That's a big moment in the game. That's what I was talking about. 3 dots and it forced Zohaib to play a big shot. Opportunity was created, but it was shelled. Pretty ordinary piece of fielding again. You can't drop such catches at this level if you are to compete. Zohaib already struggled and his struggle comes to an end. That one may have just kept a little low, but it was a horrible shot playing across the line and finds his furniture disturbed. So that drop catch only cost them a boundary. Good comeback from Tala. Karwan 3 down. A slow visual at the crease from Zohaib comes to an end. He's gone for 36, 87 for 3 at halfway stage.
Right then, halfway through the second innings, 87 is what they've gotten, and getting a timely wicket And that too of a set batter, Mohammad Zohaib. He was looking destructive, but then again, has to go back. That was a beautiful delivery to dismiss and get rid of Mohammad Zohaib. Talha, he was magnificent in the first innings with the bat, and now doing a good job with the ball as well. Talking about this youngster Hunain, I think he's bowling with a very big heart. He's a youngster. He's in his learning phase, but good to see him. He's not afraid to be flighting the deliveries and enticing the batter to go big. And this is where now ALS superstars will really believe they've got a real chance to be bouncing back in this game. Because Aditya Sarna, he hasn't played a game in this tournament. He's a new inclusion alongside Mohammad Shahan Akram, who's also relatively new at the crease. Oh, top class delivery. That was the top spinner. It didn't turn, went straighter with the angle, and Aditya Sarna, he's come out of a situation where his team needs 69 and they've got plenty of overs to achieve so no real pressure on them. Beautifully ball. That's a very good delivery, offering a lot of flight on that occasion. And then I've seen a lot of this youngster, even the last season, even in this tournament, he's bowled his heart out. Seems to be an excellent prospect for the future. Still no real signs of dew in the ground, so that is one good news for the spinner especially. Top class delivery. Bit of a hesitation, direct hit, and is it close? Oh, they've got him. All of a sudden now ALS superstars, they are right back in this game, and this is not looking good for them. They were cruising along, but now we saw a wicket in the last over of Mohammad Zohaib, and now a run out. It's not looking good. ALS superstars, they'll believe they've got a real chance now to make a comeback and bounce back. It's Aditya Sarna, the latest victim. A sorry departure for him. He'll have to go back after scoring just the one run. It's 89 for 4. Makes his inroads is the new man, Ayan Afzal Khan. Was busy in the T20, was representing the Gulf Giants, was absolutely brilliant with the ball, but now he's got his work cut out with the bat. A huge responsibility on his shoulders because they are losing wickets in a flurry. Beautifully ball once again, tossed up, and he's not really afraid to be tossing the ball up. That's good to see, because we haven't really seen the spinners getting all that big a turn on this wicket. So this is where you need to be smart and be brave and try to flight the ball and see if you can get any kind of assistance from the surface. Very good over so far. Would want to finish off strong here. Nicely bowled. Excellent delivery. And all of a sudden now ALS superstars, they believe they are back in this game. It's 11 gone. 91 for 4. Good little phase here for ALS superstars. They were cruising along at 87 for 2 was Karwan, and now they are 91 for 4. 2 quick wickets have fallen. First the set batter Mohammad Zohaib, and then following him was Aditya Sarna. Unfortunately was run out. So this is where now ALS superstars, they really need to cash on to this opportunity because they still have the slimmest of chances to be qualifying for the semi-final stage. Mind you, they have won the second game. So they've played a couple of games initially early on and they've won one. So if they win this one, they'll have to wait for the result of the next game between Volcano Sports Academy and Ultra. Bit of a mix-up, another run out in play. Close, direct hit. Things would have been interesting. It's going to be Awais Khan introduced into the 12th over. The 6th bowling change in this innings. Scored a handy 12 runs in the first innings. Now he's got his work cut out. He's got responsibility with the ball. Oh, bit of a fumble in the deep. This is something you can't really afford when you are just defending 64 more runs. Make that 62 now. I think Karwan CC still have an upper hand in this game because one more big over and that required run rate will just come down to 5-6 runs per over. So there's no need to panic as of such. They can be the party spoilers for ALS superstars because Karwan, they are out of the tournament. They have lost a couple of games early on. So what they can do is just ensure that they knock out ALS superstars as well to make life easier for Volcano Sports Academy and Ultra CC. Two very good size. They're going to play the next game here. Beautifully bisected between the two fielders. That's an excellent stroke. Shahan Akram, he waited right till the end and let the ball come to him and then cut it to perfection. Yeah, elegance personified, getting 4 vital runs, and now you can see how quickly that run rate will drop. And that's the problem. Can't afford to leak runs. 99 on the board. It was a very good start by Mohammad Zohaib and Hamidullah Khan, giving a blistering start. 49 runs worth was the partnership between those two. Just laying the platform for the middle orders to come. Short delivery, it's been worked away towards mid-wicket. And single to end the over. Good one for Karwan CC, and with that single they've also reached the 100 mark. It's 100 for 4 after 12. $100 on the board for Karwan CC. Still 8 more overs to go and they need 57 runs to win. Match is pretty much in their hands. I think a lot is going to be dependent on this youngster, Mohammad Hunain, because we saw Awais Khan, he was bowling too quicker on this surface. It's not going to really work for you. You need to take a chance, give yourself a chance to flight the ball, give a bit of air, entice the batter to go for the big shots. Just like that, nice little delivery, but equally well played by Mohammad Shahan Akram, playing it with soft hands, and singles will do the job for Karwan CC. There's no need for urgency, not at this stage for now. They can easily milk it around, keep on rotating strike and apply pressure on the opponents. Nicely tossed up once again, Ayan Afzal Khan. He's just made his way in the center. He's got all the time in the world to get his eye in the middle. There's no need of the rush. He's coming in with a lot of confidence, playing a huge tournament, T20 franchise cricket. So vast experience on his shoulders. Pushed away towards cover, only a single. Yeah, that's the way to go about. There's no need for any unnecessary risks to be taken at this point of the game. Yeah, all they need to do is just win the game, and they are playing for pride. They don't want to be going out and closing out the tournament with 3 losses out of 3. That is really going to dent their confidence coming in the next tournaments in this season, mind you, talking about Karwan CC. By far, one of the renowned cricket clubs here in the UAE domestic circuit. They've won a lot of tournaments lately. But this was a major upset, to say the least, where we got to know that this was the first team to be getting knocked out in this tournament. That was a shocker. They lost to Ultra CC and then Volcano Sports Academy, beating them in the second game, knocking them out of this tournament. Good over so far. Mohammad Hussain, he's given only 4 runs. Tossed up, worked away towards mid-wicket. Will only be a single to close out. Another good over by the youngster Hunain. It's 13 gone, 105 for 4. Well, just to let our viewers know that we've got 3 groups in this tournament, a total of 12 teams. 4 teams will qualify for the semi-finals. And now we know that 3 teams, they have been eliminated. It's Karwan CC, Elite CC, Prem Heights and CSS, make that 4. So these are the 4 teams which have been eliminated. Volcano Sports Academy, Altrad, ALS Superstars, Lexington Alifarma, 7 Districts, Z Game Strikers and Abu Dhabi Smashers, they're all still fighting for the spot for that semi-finals, which is going to be played day after tomorrow. It's going to be an action-packed event. Qasim Sajjad to continue was expensive in the first over. Yeah, we'll be having 2 semi-finals followed by the final on the same day, which is going to be played on the 9th of February, which is going to be a Super Sunday. Oh, that is going to be one hell of a day. He'll have plenty of excitement coming your way. Oh, he's knocked him over. What a delivery. And still ALS Superstars, they've got the slightest of chances, and Qasim Sajjad, he's keeping the hopes alive for ALS Superstars. This is a huge moment in the game. Mohammad Shahan Akram is the man who's in form, who's been scoring runs consistently in this tournament. Will have to go back after scoring just the 15 in 17. It's 105 for 5. Zahid Ali is the new man. He's just walked in the middle where his team is half down. Half the side is back into the dugout. That was a top-class delivery by Qasim Sajjad to get rid of Mohammad Shahan Akram. Ayan Afzal, he's just played 5 deliveries, and Zahid Ali, he'll be under some pressure. Dot delivery. This is what happens. The moment you lose wickets, you'll see a lot of dot deliveries. And each and every dot ball, we'll see the run rate climbing up, which has now gone on to 8 runs per over. So is there a twist in the tail? Karwan CC are just throwing it away and allowing ALS Superstars to come back in this game. Beautifully bowled and nicely punched by Zahid Ali. Just a simple push, will be off the mark with a single. Yeah, it's not going to be that easy to contain 51 in 6.2. They will need to ensure they keep on looking for wickets. And Qasim Sajjad, he's doing a decent job so far after giving a few runs in the first over. 14 is what he gave. He's come back really strong. He's given only 1 and picked up the all-important wicket. That's just a false start. Qasim will have to reload. Beautifully done. Afzal Khan wasn't really in full control when he was trying to cut that. And it wasn't all that short to be cutting. It was pitched on a good length area. This is a tremendous over by Qasim Sajjad. He's definitely putting his team in the front line. He's getting his team back into this game. Each and every dot delivery will put pressure on Karwan. Nicely pushed away towards mid wicket. Will only be a single, and Ayan Afzal Khan will retain strike in the next over. Excellent bowling by Qasim Sajjad. It's 14 gone. 107 for 5. Mohammad Hunain to be bowling his last over of his spell has been magnificent tonight. Excellent bowling figures. Would want to pick up one more wicket, and if they can get rid of Ayan Afzal Khan, ALS will be having an upper hand in this game. Bit of a stutter between these two. This could be close. And a cleaner pickup. Things would have been interesting. Nonetheless, important single has been taken now. It's going to be interesting to see how Zahid Ali proceeds with this innings. Ayan Afzal Khan, we know that he can shift gears when required to do so. I don't really think he's going to play big shots at this point of the game. He's going to take the game deep. But what role does Zahid Ali have in this game? Is he going to go after Mohammad Hunain, or just take these singles and doubles? Quick single, direct hit. And only a single is what has been given. So 48 required in 5.4. This is getting very exciting. This might just go right into that last over, that last delivery. Expecting to have an absolute blockbuster of a game. Beautifully done. This is the class of this man, Ayan Afzal Khan, and how easy did he make it look like. Mohammad Hunain opting to go a little fuller and offering a lot of flight, but the problem was that it turned out to be half volley, and played it beautifully by Ayan Afzal Khan. Glorious little stroke. Worked away once again. Dot delivery. Good comeback by Mohammad Hunain. 44 still needed. One more wicket is what they need. They need to get rid of Ayan Afzal Khan. It's been cut away for a single. Still, there's no panic in the camp of Karwan CC. They'll believe that the match is pretty much in their hands. But all credit needs to be given to Qasim Sajjad, and this youngster on your screen, Mohammad Hunain, he's really bowling with a brave heart and giving his 100%. Oh, that one kept really low. And Mohammad Muslim does the cleanup work. That's the end of the 15th over. Excellent spell by the youngster Mohammad Hunain. 25, picked up a wicket. 114 for 5 after 15. Right then, just the last 5 overs remaining in this innings, and still 43 required. 5 wickets in hands. This is getting tighter and tighter. Qasim Sajjad, can he be the hero in this game? We have seen what he can do with the bat. He was absolutely phenomenal, getting those crucial, vital runs for his side. And now he's picked up an important wicket in the last over. So these 2 overs are going to be very crucial by this man, Qasim Sajjad, steaming in. Nicely worked towards the deep square leg for easy couple of runs. Now, this is where now Ayan Afzal Khan, he'll bring all his experience into play. A very smart batter. You won't really see him getting into pressure or getting bogged down by the situation. He knows that still the match is under their grasp. So there's no need for the big shots. He will keep on milking it around and wait for the loose deliveries. There you go. No pressure whatsoever. Taking his sweet time. Required run rate is creeping up to 9 runs per over. It's getting exciting, ball by ball. And this is what was expected when 2 champion sides collide against each other. Lot is at stake for ALS superstars though. Top class. This is beautifully bowled once again. Qasim Sajjad, he's pitching the ball in the right channel, and just from there getting hint of movement away from Ayan Afzal Khan. Zahid Ali has gone down, having a quiet word with Ayan Afzal Khan. He is now well settled, mind you. Ayan Afzal Khan, he's played 14 deliveries. This is hit hard towards cow corner, and only a single is what they have to offer. Singles will not harm ALS superstars. And on the other end, Karwan CC, they need to ensure they don't really play out too many dot deliveries. We've already seen a couple of them in this over. Because what's going to happen is going to really put pressure on Zahid Ali as well. Because Ayan Afzal Khan, you can see, he's not really in a hurry. And if they lose a wicket at this point of the game, a new batter coming in, it's going to be tough to straight away trying to go for those big shots. Straight away there's a call of 2. Zahid Ali and Ayan, they are lightning quick between the stumps. Yeah. Excellent bit of running. Good coordination. They've got good camaraderie with these 2. Zahid Ali and Ayan Afzal Khan played a lot of cricket together. So 2 more important runs. 38 still needed, and there's 25 more deliveries remaining. Need to ensure that if you get a loose delivery, try to go for a big hit. Just to ease the nerves. Because the boundaries have definitely dried up for a long time. That's a beautiful little stroke down the ground, but still no boundaries. It's a single, or they're going to go back for the second. Yes, they will. Excellent bit of running. And these are vital runs scored by Zahid Ali. End of the 16th over, it's 121 for 5. Well, seems like this game is going down to the wire. 36 needed in the last 24 deliveries. Zahid Ali, he's got his eye in the center. Ayhan, he's played 15 deliveries. So I think they need just one big over of 12 to 13 runs just to make things much more easier for Karwan CC. You don't want to be getting or chasing 12 to 13 runs in the last over. It's not an easy wicket, mind you. There is assistance for the bowlers. This is crashed towards the cover region. Surely they will be looking for 2. Oh, a bit of a fumble. That is very unfortunate, and I can see that he's just slipped there. I feel for him. But the problem is that it's gone towards the boundary. That is unlucky for The bowler here, Mudassir Hussain, was very expensive in the first couple of overs he bowled, but now he's come at a stage where his services are required. He needs to pick up a wicket. It's a very good start to this over. Boundary to start off with. 32 needed in 3.5. Playing it with soft hands. Easy single. This is good little phase we are witnessing. Ayan Afzal Khan knows how to really value his wicket. He's come out with a purpose. He knows the situation. He knows only 31 is needed. So still, I would say it's 70-30, 70% to Karwan, 30 to ALS Superstars. Because Karwan, they've got 5 more wickets in their hands, and still there are a few batters to come who can tonk a few. They've got the likes of Awais Ali Shah, Saif Ali Ghori still there, so 2 more batters to come after this. Oh, was that a chance? And directed would have been important, but in the end, they might just get a second. No, rightfully so, Ayan Afzal Khan. Doing the right thing is sending his partner back. You don't want to be losing or getting out at this point of the game. New batter coming in, he will be under pressure. Yeah, Awais Ali Shah, of course, we know he's a tremendous striker of the ball alongside Saif Ali Ghori. He too is a very handy batter, but the situation and the circumstances is such that it's better if you don't get a new batter at this point. Zaid Ali and Ayan would want to finish off this game. Full toss, driven beautifully. It's racing away towards the boundary. That's an excellent stroke. This is the class of Ayan Afzal Khan. Mudassir Hussain slightly missing his mark. It turned out to be a juicy full toss, and all he did is time it to perfection, and that was an absolutely delightful stroke by Ayan Afzal Khan. It's turning out to be a very sensible knock by Ayan Afzal Khan. Started off slowly, took his time, and that was the right way to go about, because you know that he knew there was plenty of overs to go and they're not really chasing a huge target, so 26 is all they need. Short delivery, uppercut. That's a glorious stroke. Oh my word. I'm falling short of words, and I can't really emphasize more on that stroke by Ayan Afzal Khan. Mudassir Hussain needs to understand that Ayan Afzal Khan is very strong. If you offer any width to this man, especially if you bowl short to him, he's really going to punish you. What a fearless and courageous innings are we witnessing. He's taking his team to victory, and 22 is all what is needed. In the last 19 deliveries, the match is slipping away from ALS Superstars. Worked away once again, and this time will be only a single, rightfully so, because you would want Ayan to be coming back on strike in the next over. Excellent over for Karwan CC, and now the game is in their hands. 21 is all they need in the last 3 overs. 136 for 5. Right then, just the last 3 overs remaining in this innings. And Qasim Sajjad, he's bowled really well in this innings, but then again, defending 21 runs, I think it's going to be very difficult for them. He's bowled extremely well, but that last over, Ayan Afzal Khan was absolutely severe, and he's just taken the game away from the grasp of ALS Superstars. And if they lose ALS Superstars, mind you, this will be close. Once again, fumble. A cleaner pickup and things would have been different. These are the little moments of the game where you really need to cash on and capitalize on these half chances. Can't really afford to do that. It's a do or die game for ALS Superstars. They'll be knocked out if they lose this game. And has he taken that? Yes, he has. Is there a twist in the tail? Ayan Afzal Khan just closing his bat too early. And in the end, it was a leading edge straight into the hands of Talha. He's taken a magnificent take. And this was the wicket they were desperately looking after. There you go. That's Ayan Afzal Khan for you. He has put his team into a commendable position after scoring 28 in 22 deliveries. It's 136 for 6. Well, losing a wicket at a very unopportune time is Karwan CC. This is where you don't want a new batter to walk in. Awais Ali Shah, we know he's got the knack of clearing the boundaries, but then again, he's just walked in when his team needs 21 runs. There's no need to press the panic button for Karwan. All they need is singles and doubles, and job will be done. And this is what happens when you lose a wicket. This is an excellent start to this over. Talha is doing a magnificent work for his side. It was dot delivery, then a wicket, and then again a dot. So 3 dot deliveries. Pushed away towards point region, direct hit, and a collision between the keeper and Zahid Ali. It's getting very interesting, this game. Awais Ali Shah, half an hour ago, I'm pretty much optimistic. He wouldn't have thought that he would be coming out to bat. But now he's got a job and responsibility on his shoulders. Was magnificent in the first innings, was the pick of the bowlers. Bowled extremely well, picked up a wicket, gave only 20 odd runs. And now he could be the player of the match, maybe, if he can just score a few runs from here onwards and take his team over the line. Mohammad Talha picked up 2 important wickets. That's been punched away towards long off. Call is for 2. And rightfully so. Denied by his partner Awais Ali Shah. It's turning out to be a magnificent over. He's given only 2 runs and also picked up a wicket of the set batter Ayan Afzal Khan. And that was the wicket they were desperately looking after. So here is Superstars. They need to have that belief that they can still win this game, because 19 in 13 deliveries. There is runs to be defended. 1 good delivery. It's a big ball coming up. Beautifully done. This is an excellent over we witnessed. And Talha has gotten his team back into the game. 2 runs is what they've taken. So 17 is what they'll need in the last 2 overs. It's getting tighter and tighter. 140 for 6 after 18. Right, then it's going to be the penultimate over, and Samuel Haq to be bowling his last over. I think it's a good move not to be holding him back for the last over. It has to be this over, because if you can knock out 1 more wicket, there's not much batting left It's the captain Babar Iqbal, Siamul Haq, who's not pretty much known for his batting skills. Oh, that's a poor delivery. That's a horrid start to this over. And where's Ali Shah? I can understand what he's trying to ask Zahid Ali. There was always a single there. It was away from the keeper. He's fumbled it. And all he had to do, Zahid Ali, is just come to the non-strikers end, because the danger end was for Awais Ali Shah and he was already halfway down. So these are the little moments in the game where you have to be switched on, Zahid Ali. Ensure you don't get out now. Walked away beautifully towards fine leg, single. Will bring Awais Ali Shah. Now this is going to be a battle within a battle, because Awais Ali Shah, his natural gameplay is to look to play those big shots. He's a power hitter. He's played 3 deliveries, and I won't be surprised if he tries to just accumulate as many runs as he could in this over and not leave too many in the last over. You don't want to be leaving 9 to 10 runs in that last over. It becomes very difficult. There's always that pressure on you. In any ground, in any situation, in any circumstances, it just becomes a little difficult. So, Awais Ali Shah, being in these situations early on, I'm pretty much optimistic he'll try to take down Samuel Haq and ensure not to leave many runs in the last over. This is a very exciting over. What a game have you witnessed tonight? This was definitely on the cards. Swings, it's a wild swing by Awais Ali Shah. And look at where he's standing. He's taken the off guard. And that's where the umpire has made the right call. Dot delivery is going to be gold dust. Zahid Ali doing the right thing. He's walked straight to Awais Ali Shah and having a quiet word with him. ALS superstars from nowhere, they have come back right in this game. Nicely bowled, opening the face of the bat, gets a single, and fumble will allow them to come back for the second. This is poor stuff. You can see Samuel Haq, he is fuming in the middle, and rightfully so. Can't really afford to be leaking runs like this. Each and every run is going to be so vital. There is a lot at stake, and you can see the frustration on the face of Samuel Haq. He is not impressed by that effort in the deep, because he knows that if you lose this game, you are out of this tournament. Need to bring your A game. This is close. This is very close. And given. This is a huge moment in the game, and all of a sudden now ALS superstars, they'll believe they've got a fair chance to win this game. Awais Ali Shah was always a candidate of getting LBW because he was standing on the off-stump guard, taking that off-stick guard, and that's where Samuel Haq just fired it onto the stumps. You miss, I hit, and that was plumb in front. It's still hanging in the balance. What a game of cricket we're witnessing. It's 144 for 7. Right then, where is this match heading, folks? 13 required in the last 8 deliveries. Karwan, can they be the party spoilers? All they need to do is just beat ALS superstars and they'll be eliminated because they too are out of the tournament. Saif Ali Khori walks in. Wide delivery. Samuel Haq, just somebody needs to have a word with him to just calm down. Can't afford to be giving wides. We've already seen him starting off this over with a wide, and now yet again that pressure mounting on him. He's trying a little too extra. Yeah, you can see he's getting a little agitated and very animated at the moment as Samuel Haq. That's a quick single. Directly will be interesting. And he's opted not to throw. Rightfully so. Because the fielder was there in the deep position long gone. So easily Zahid and Saif Ali Ghori would have come back for the second. Good presence of mind by Samiul Haq. And also I think the batter would have made his ground easily. So we are surely going into that last over. This is a big ball. And I'm pretty much sure that the instructions by Saif Ali Ghori to Zahid Ali will be, go for it. Swing this ball as hard as you can. Because this is the last delivery. It's the last ball of the penultimate over. Try to go for a big shot. We've still got 3 wickets in our hands. It's a big ball loading. Where does Sami bowl? He goes full. That's an inside edge. Will only be a single. That could have easily gone towards the boundary. 5 meters left or right to the fielder. And that would have been a 4. Excellent delivery to close out the penultimate over. We're going down to the last over. It's 147 for 7. Last overloading. It's going to be the game of nerves. Whichever team is going to hold their nerves will come out victorious. From being 87 for 2 in 10 overs, Karwan are finding themselves at 147 for 7. Shows how beautifully they've bowled. Qasim Sajjad bowled an excellent over, picking up that important wicket at an important juncture of the game. And now it's going to be Mudassir Hussain to be bowling the last over of this game. This is interesting because Qasim Sajjad, he had 1 over, but the captain has thought otherwise and he's shown a lot of faith in Mudassir Hussain and he's thrown the ball to him. It's the last over, 10 to win. Zahid Ali on strike. Goes hard. That's up in the air. And he's put it down. There was a lot of miscommunication between the two fielders in the deep. Nobody really called. And in the end, it was a mess. Mudassir Hussain, he's absolutely gutted. You can see the agony on his face. That was a beautiful delivery, though. The variation, just rolling his fingers. And Zahid Ali, the ball not really reaching onto him. Slightly holding up into the surface and coming a little late to Zahid. That's where he couldn't really time it. Getting a lot of elevation, not the distance. 2 more important runs added to the tally. 8 required in the last 5 deliveries. And we have seen the moment the fast bowlers, they've opted to bowl short at Zahid Ali with some pace. That's where Zahid gets a little uncomfortable. So I won't be surprised if Mudassir goes short once again with a sharp bouncer. It's a fuller delivery. It's been crashed towards cover. They might just come back for the second. There's a stutter. It's going to be only a single, which will mean Saif Ali Ghori has been exposed in this over in the 3rd delivery. And straight away Zahid Ali is getting into the act. Has gone down to Saif and having a word with him. What is the advice I'm thinking he's given to Saif Ali Ghori? Is it to take a single or be brave, young man, go for it. 1 big hit and that's it. We've got 3 more wickets in our hands. He tries to go for the big shot, only a single. It's getting closer and closer. What a game of cricket are we witnessing. A fascinating encounter between 2 champion sides. And this is what was on the cards. It has turned out to be an absolute thriller, a blockbuster. And I believe this is going down right in that last delivery. 6 needed in the last 3 deliveries. Pressure on Zahid Ali. Mudassir Hussain is bowling his heart out. It's a game of nerves. It's the game of nerves. Mudassir Hussain, where does he bowl? yeah, just the last second is ensuring that his field is intact, everything is in place. Just needs to stay calm, show some patience. One good delivery, if he can knock out Zahid Ali, well, there's not much batting. There's Babar Iqbal and Siam Khan, and mind you, both of them, they're not really that skillful with the bat. In comes Mudassir Hussain once again. Goes for the big hit, no timing whatsoever. Straight away there's a call of 2, fumble, and this will allow them to come back for the second. What is happening in the deep? This was just a single run, and that fumble has allowed the batters to come back for the second. Good running, good communication between Zahid and Saif Gauri. 4 is what is needed in the last 2 deliveries. Oh, what breathtaking stuff are we witnessing in the center in this Abu Dhabi T20 Bash. Karwan CC, they're playing the 3rd game, have lost 2 games initially, and are playing for a lot of pride, and also could be the party spoilers for ALS Superstars, because mind you, ALS Superstars, they've won 1 game, and if they win this game, their chances to be qualifying for the next round, for the semi-finals, will be pretty much alive. Big ball loading. Zahid Ali will try to finish off this game on this very delivery. You don't want to be going onto that last ball of this innings. Mudassir Hussain, we've seen him bowl that 1 shot delivery in this over. Otherwise, everything has been full and targeting onto the stumps. Where does he go? He's provided a lot of weight and he's denied the single. This is very interesting and surprising. Saif Ali Gauri, he's asking the question to Zahid Ali, why didn't you run, mate? Saif Ali Gauri is no muck with the bat. That man can definitely tonk a few. Look at the agony on his face. He is absolutely distraught and dejected. And if Zahid Ali does not smash this for a boundary, well, I think all the blame is going to go to Zahid Ali. He should have gone for that single. Last delivery, 4 to win. Pressure on Zahid. Mudassir, all you need to do is don't go for a boundary. Double is completely fine. In comes last delivery, 4 to win. Goes for the scoop, that's in the air. It's racing away towards the boundary. They're going for the second. This is going to be very interesting. Are they going to go for the 3rd? Oh, he's run him out. What a game of cricket have you witnessed? It's ALS Superstars. They have come out triumphant and they have won this 3rd game of their group, and the hopes are alive for them to qualify. Look at the jubilation, the dugout. They're up and running and they believe they've got a serious chance now to qualify for the next round. There you go, Prithvi Madhu on your screen. The captain, Qasim Sajjad. Take a bow, Mudassir Hussain. You've done a fabulous job. You were bowling under tremendous pressure and you held your nerves and you've taken your team to victory. What a game of cricket have you witnessed, folks. It was match number 14 of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. Well, that's how things have panned out for Karwan CC. It was a great start by Zuhaib and Hamidullah getting off to a flyer, and then Taimur and Muhammad Shahan Akram couldn't really get going. Aditya Saran was unlucky, and then Ayan Afzal Khan putting their team into a very good side and then in good position, and then Zahid Ali couldn't really get going. A very impressive bowling scorecard of ALS Superstars. Mudassir Hussain, he bowled his heart out. Forget the economy rate. Forget about that. He bowled beautifully in the last over. And Samiul Haq also picking up those 2 wickets. Pick up the bowlers alongside Talha. 2 wickets. Qasim and Mohammad Hunayan doing a fabulous job picking up 1 wicket apiece. Well, that's the match summary for match number 14. ALS Superstars winning the toss and batting first. Uzair Bacha yet again amongst the run scorers. Talha playing a handy 37 alongside Qasim Sajjad 34 in 23. And look at that, bowling figures 29 is what he conceded. Siam Khan and picked up 2 wickets. Saif Ali Ghori also picking up 2 wickets. In reply, Karwan, they fell by 1 run. Zohaib and Hamidullah giving a good start. But then Samiul Haq and Talha beautifully bowled, and they have taken their team to a victory and ensuring their hopes are alive to qualify for the semi-finals. Right then, we will just take a short little break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the center for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025, match number 14, which was played between ALS Superstars and Karwan Cricket Club. ALS won the toss and decided to bat first, and they managed to score 156 for 7 in allotted 20 overs. In reply, Karwan Cricket Club, they just fell short by 1 run, barest of margin. A great win for ALS Superstar. They won by 1 runs. I would like to introduce the match referee alongside me, Mr. Simon Charles, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award to an all-round performance from Mohammad Talha, 37 of 32 with the bat and crucial 2 wickets for 26 runs. He's our man of the match for this game. Could you please come here and collect your trophy? Brilliant performance from Talha, all-round show which really sealed the deal for ALS. So congratulations, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. काफ़ी solid performance रही आज आपकी.
बस अभी अब नहीं बोल सकते.
चले enjoy करें इस victory को. Inshallah, all the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Performance, feeling a little nervous, but he's done the job for ALS Superstars. That's it for now. We will be back with more action.